Okay, David and Irma, we are at 70 Campfire Drive in Branson West. This house was built in '94. It's 2,800 square feet, 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath. It is beautiful. The setting out here is absolutely gorgeous. So here is across the street. It's just all wooded. So if you're familiar with the area out here in Branson West, it's all very hilly. You're super close to the Branson West area where you've got all your grocery stores, shopping, everything like that. Very close to a lot of different boat slips, put-in areas. So the house does sit a little bit down, which is very, very normal. What I like about it is you've got just this little bit of a hill. You've got a pull-through drive, so it's easy to get in and out of. But then where the house sits, it's very level, and it actually comes up a little bit right there. So that way, when you get a really, really heavy rain, it's not going to come into the house or into the garage. It is absolutely beautiful out here. So you're on 0.6 of an acre. Of course, it's all very wooded. You're sitting up here on a hill. So not a lot of usable acreage, but the scenery is absolutely incredible. So the house itself, like I said, it was built in '94. It has a newer roof. So roof was put on 2 years ago. New furnace, HVAC, water heater, all of that. And we just got out from a very heavy rain a couple days ago, so it's nice to come look at these homes, especially a basement home, and just see, if there's any water leaks coming through. When I look through the house, absolutely nothing. So in your drive over here, you've got some nice windy roads, beautiful homes all the way throughout. Everything is a little spaced out. You've got neighbors, which I'm sure you can hear. So they're right over there. But again, all the homes are absolutely beautiful. Very close proximity to everything you need. And again, I want to kind of stress the driveway here. So a lot of times when you're out here by the lake, you just have very steep driveways. That's just how it is because it's so hilly. But I like how this one is angled because it's very easy to pull in and out of. It's not that steep of an angle. So the yard itself, like we're looking here, as you can see, it's steep, goes down a bit. You've got a little bit of a flat area in the back, which we'll look at, but it's very rocky. So you're not going to have to worry about really cutting grass. You've got a little bit here, but that's it. Okay, let's go take a look. Of course, vinyl siding all along the sides. I took a look at the foundation. It all looks really good from what I can see. And then, of course, you do have a propane tank. And when we go inside, the views are phenomenal. I love it out here. I used to spend a lot of time in Branson West, so brings back a lot of memories. You've got this little outbuilding. The walkways are fantastic. It's just the cutest place. It's really beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at this. So nice little outbuilding here, good storage shed. Looks like you got a little space upstairs. Oh, and it is insulated. Very cool. And then of course you have electric. So nice spot to store your mower, just anything else. And I really like these walkways. I think they're great. All the wood looks to be in good condition. I don't see any deteriorating wood, nothing like that. Actually, before we go inside, let's just do the outside and then we'll head in. That'll make it a little easier to follow. So let me step down this way. So like I said, you've got vinyl siding. It all looks to be in really good condition. A little bit of the foundation wall is exposed on this side. That all looks good from what I can see. All the windows look nice as well. I would assume the windows are all original. Again, 1994, so they're nice, double pane windows. You got a few boards here that are just kind of need to be nailed back up, but nothing major at all. So everything looks really good. It is a 3-story. I love when we go inside, I'll show you, you've got decks on each story, so you can just get a view from everywhere. It's really, really beautiful. So here's kind of what I'm saying. It's very rocky. Got a little bit of grass here and there, but otherwise majority rock. So when we do get those heavy rains in the spring, which you all know, you're gonna have that, but it's just gonna, with all the rock, it'll just wash right down. And it looks like they've done a really good job at sealing and protecting the house itself. I see no water issues at all. That's not to say there hasn't been in the past, but from what I can see, it looks very, very nice. So just nice wooded. There's a house over there. That all looks really good. So they have taken some trees down, it looks like. Got a little campfire right there. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to zoom in, but right there is a walking path. Whoop, there's my finger. So it goes all the way. So it looks like they've actually created a little walking path in the back of the house, goes all the way back there. This, you do have a shared well out here. So there is no HOA, but it is in a community shared well. And it is $180 a year, and that just goes towards the shared well. But that makes me wonder if that walking path is actually just part of kind of the community walking path. I can find out a little more on that. But so here's kind of your backyard area. This would be some usable area here. It's fairly level. So you could, like they did, they put a little burn pit out here. You could do something with that. The back here, this retaining wall, I mean, this has probably been here forever. So this has fell down a bit. Nothing structural with that, but that would be something that would definitely come back in an inspection. That would be something you'd want to either get rid of altogether or, you know, rebuild something different there. If it was me, honestly, I'd probably rebuild either the retaining wall using these railroad tiles or something else. And then, because you've got your basement door here, put like a nicer basement door on there with some windows, and then maybe just fill this in with concrete, make a nice actual usable patio down here. That's what I would do. That would look good. Just another area to sit out on. Real estate taxes over here are pretty reasonable. I think it said $1,050, so not bad. There, you can get a good idea of the angle that we're at here. But no trees close to the house, nothing overhanging, so I think you were good on all that. But again, you got some old railroad ties here that just over time, those don't hold up. They really don't. So, you know, maybe getting rid of those or reestablishing them, making them look a little nicer, but you've got some options with that. And then it has a propane tank, so propane for heat. I'm gonna do a second video, and that's going to be on the inside of the house. But everything looks really, really good. It's really cute from the outside. Just a couple things you could do just to, in the back area there, but nothing that would affect the house itself. Okay, I will do a second video of the inside.